guys, so today is just another chill day here in New York. I'm still in the Airbnb. I'm just going to do like a simple like get ready with me. I just want to do my makeup in like this type of setting where like I'm sitting down on the floor with this natural lighting. I haven't really like sat down like this maybe since I lived in Texas and New Braunfels, where like the room was in my background and I had natural lighting. So when I typically do my makeup, like when I'm on the go and like I'm just doing like a quick simple look, I normally take my Benefit Gimme Brow and I do my brows first. So that's something that like I do first, and I start off in the front and I just comb the hairs upwards. This is like my lazy brow, nothing too crazy, it just looks natural. Well, I say it looks natural, but it totally doesn't. And then same with the other. I always brush the first part of my brow upwards. You guys, I'm literally so tired of like traveling. Not like in a bad way, because I definitely love traveling, but I can't wait for like my sleeping schedule to like adjust to America again, because I swear I'm like in this awkward like shift of like somewhere in between American and European time. I wake up like at 5 in the morning and I'm like wide awake. Like, I don't know how some of you guys do it waking up at 5 in the morning. Not me, girl. Like, I wake up at 10, noon, 2 p.m. sometimes. But I'm also like nocturnal, so like I feel like I function best at night when I'm just like by myself and I'm just doing stuff, editing, whatever it is I'm doing. I feel like I function better at night. I feel like I have more energy. And then second, so after I use the Benefit Gimme Brow, I use the Milk Kush Brow, and this is in the color Grind. Again, I'm just going over what I already did, but this time I'm focusing mostly just on the brow hairs. This is going to darken them a little bit and give them a little bit more volume. I do a quick coating of that, and then you might think that it's over, that I'm done, but you're wrong. Honestly, my big focus when I do my makeup is like my brows, and then everything else honestly comes like second. Most people focus on their eyeshadow and stuff, but that's just not me. But because even when I do cool eyeshadow looks, I always focus on my brows first, and then I'll go into my eyeshadow. I've seen a lot of like big makeup influencers like Mama Mitchell, and like he does the whole eyeshadow first and then he'll go in and do the brows. Not me, girl. But I'm also not as good or as creative as Mama Mitchell. Next, you might think I'm going in with Anastasia, but I'm not. I'm actually going in with the Mabel? Who is that? Who's she? Do we know her? Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Pencil. It has this cute little tail. It's like this weird V formation, but I actually like it because I use this to fill in the top curve or the top arch of my brow, and I really like the color. This is the color 315 Deep Brown. So I really like this because it's not like a red brown. It's actually like a nice neutral brown. So I really like this. And I just go in very lightly because too much pressure and you'll have like scary brows. I'm not trying to be a scary bitch today. I feel like the sun is barely coming up, so like the lighting is like very minimal. So I always fill in the tail and make that darker than everything else. I'm just filling in the sparse areas, but really hoping to define the arch. My left eye is fucked up because when I look at my right eye with my right brow with my right eye, it's good, but my left eye, she a little blurry. So that basically finishes off the brow. I know that took forever. From there, I typically take this old ass, like I swear to God, this is like 10 years old or more. I'm pretty sure my mom got this because this used to be my mom's. Pretty sure she got this when I was like 16 years old. So it is and I probably should get a new one because this is clearly expired, but fuck it. This is the NW25 Studio Finish Concealer from MAC. 10 years and barely hitting pan. And then because I dropped all my brushes before I started filming, I don't know where my concealer brush is. Okay, so I lost, oh, I found it. False alarm, you guys, I found my concealer brush. So the concealer brush I'm using today is the Anastasia A2 brush. I'm just gonna take that in there and I'm gonna carve out 3/4 of my brow so I don't go all the way in. I literally just stick on the outskirts. This concealer is also way too dark for me. Like it's in like the wrong undertone because I'm more golden and this is very pink. But I like it because I find that pink undertones when I use it on like natural makeup, it looks more natural. Obviously if I'm going out and stuff, I definitely want a yellow undertone, but if I'm not wearing too much makeup, I find that the pink undertones blend in nicely and I don't have to go in with foundation all over if I were just to use it in the under eye. So I said I wasn't going to go all the way to the beginning of the brow, but I totally am. I lied. I need to go see my brow lady as soon as I get back into LA because my brows are already getting funky. And then when I'm not wearing like crazy amount of makeup, I do go in with whatever's left over on the brush and I just carve out the outer edge of my brow up top. I'm just gonna help define them. Taking my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna press that in. I said damp beauty blender, it's not damp. It's not damp at all. Next, I don't know what I want to do today. Like, I feel like I want to do like, I don't know if I want to wear a lot of makeup or if I don't. I honestly don't, but I want to look good. So next I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Kush. It has Kush in it, I'm sure. The Hydro Grip Primer that I reviewed on my channel and you guys loved, and Milk actually commented, but didn't add me to their PR list. That's fine. I'm just kidding. So I'm just taking this and I did 2 pumps. So today when I was washing my face, I used the Ole Henriksen Walnut Scrub. Oh my god, you guys. Amazing, but at the same time, it left my face like super red after I used it. I'm not putting too much primer on my forehead because I don't really need it there. I just realized I didn't go in with an eye cream, so my under eye looks like shit. I'm sorry. So I will say that my one thing about being like in Europe is that I literally felt like I could escape all my problems. You know, like sometimes you go through shit and like you just like need an escape, you know? Definitely being away from the States and being on a different time zone and like just like friends not being able to like bother me. Not that I love you guys. If you're my friend and you're watching this, I love you guys so much, but you know, like I just needed like a break from everything. I didn't want to like talk to anyone. I didn't want to like deal, I don't want to say it like that because I don't want to, it's not that I'm dealing with other people's problems, but it's just like I wanted to focus on myself, you know, even if it was a short period of time. And I definitely think like I needed that. Sometimes like just disconnecting from everything is just like good for the soul. I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel before, but I'm actually like extremely empathic. So like it could not be my problem, but somehow it becomes my problem because like I just like I suck everything in and it can be really hard. So sometimes I just want to disconnect. So this whole like European adventure has been good for me. Yeah. So next I'm going to take my liquid collagen for the lips from Algenist. This is one of my favorites, you guys, because it actually like plumps your lips with collagen. Supposedly you're supposed to do some sort of like crazy massage with this, but I just rub it in like I would like a lip gloss. From here I'm going to take my Dior Forever Undercover foundation in the shade 30. This is one of my favorite full coverage foundations that's just like super lightweight and you can't really tell that you're wearing anything. I'm just going to squirt that on the back of my hand. I'm actually running low and I have to buy a new foundation soon. I really love Dior foundations. I think that it's not just because they're Dior, I really think that they work and they're very nice. So I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs The Seamless Foundation Brush. You can get this brush at Marshall's, by the way. I bought this full price and I was so mad when I went to Marshall's the other day and I saw this for $10. Just so you guys know. I know you guys see my like Snapchat and Instagram and you guys like see me in the Gucci and stuff, but I love a good bargain, you guys. So like, yes, I spend money on accessories. I'm a shoe girl. I'm a bag person, but I like a bargain. Ooh, I got glitter on my face. Where the fuck did that come from? Okay, so I'm just gonna take that and spread that on. I've actually never used this brush to apply this foundation before. So this is actually a really nice experience because it's working very nicely. I'm just gonna take that and somehow apply it on my forehead without ruining everything else, right? Okay, so next I'm just gonna take my Ultra HD Concealer from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 33 and I'm just gonna very lightly go into like my T-zone just to brighten up a little bit because the foundation is a little bit deeper than my skin tone. So I'm just gonna take my beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend that in. It's actually blending in really well. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. So after I do that, I'm going to go in with my Universal Loose Powder in 40 Door from Chanel. This is a little bit deeper than my skin tone also. Like I feel like with Chanel, I'm either a 30, but I could be a 40. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. Yes, this is a tester. I guess I'll take my damp beauty blender and just take that, go underneath my eyes a little bit. Then I'm going to take my bronzer brush and just let that soak all over and just start pressing it in. Next, I'm going to take my new favorite bronzer, and this is from Wet n Wild from the Color Icon collection. This is in Ticket to Brazil. I'm just going to take that on my bronzer brush, and this is a very light bronze, so you can actually overdo it, and you'll be fine. So I'm just going to take that and smile and kind of put it on like I would blush. This is just going to give me some color. I almost dipped that into my highlighter, and I was about to highlight my entire cheek. Same on this side. Because I'm going for a more like natural look, I'm not really contouring, and then I'm taking it on my nose as well, just back and forth. And then take some on my forehead, down my neck, and then I'm just gonna deepen a little bit of the outer corner with my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. And then lastly, I'm just gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown illuminating bronzer in Aruba 4. This just has a nice sheen to it, and I use this like kind of like a highlighting bronzer, and I'm just gonna pop that all over, and it's gonna give me a little bit of nice luminosity to the skin because it's glowy. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Baby Love blush and just take and apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just gonna take my hangover spray and mist that all over my skin. Just waiting. I feel like the sun's finally coming up and now I have better lighting. And I'm almost done with my makeup. I am gonna take a little bit of the highlight. I'm gonna take my Anastasia brush. Gonna go into the Breezy highlight, top off the excess, and I'm just gonna go into the top of my cheekbones. Next, I'm just going to take my Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome. This is a waterproof formula. I like this because for very like natural looks, it doesn't clump. And I'm just going to very lightly apply a light coat to my lashes just to take away the powder residue. So my camera died, so I'm just going to be finished filming on the front-facing camera of my iPhone. So if I look crazy, I apologize. This is like totally different. And that basically concludes today's makeup look. I will say that I am going to take some of my bronzing powder. I'm actually going to put this on my eyelids because I like to add a little bit of dimension, and I just use my finger to swipe it all over. Basically, that concludes the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like this more of like a get ready with me personal video, just because it's more like one-on-one and I could just get to talk about things. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you turn on that bell notification icon so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what your favorite products are down below. And until next time, you guys, DGAFpanda out.